Howdy ho, guys and gals. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about why you need to stay off the old tool truck there, okay? Now, I'm not just talking to the regular tradesmen, but I'm talking specifically to the young guys going into the trades, the guys maybe coming out of the trades, and especially those of you at home, the prosumer-esque who's trying to up your game. You got a little extra cash in your pocket. You want to get something really good, and you're thinking, you know what? I heard the pros use Snap-on. I heard they use Matco. I heard they use Mac or Cornwell or SK, all these. We're going to tell you why the tool truck is, well, I think Nancy said it best when she said, just say no. And I think she was talking about tool trucks when she said that. Well, and the reason is there's an alternative these days. Now, back in your grandfather's day, maybe there wasn't. I get it. There was, metallurgy was a dark secret, closely guarded. But today we got computers and all spectrum analyzers, and anybody with a wad of cash can set it down and be like, I want to be in the professional tool game, because there's people out there who will manufacture these for you. So let's jump in and talk about what we call the tool truck alternatives. And it was kind of started, I think, mostly in part by Gear Wrench. Fantastic guys. Got to meet them over at SEMA last year. Of course, we've been talking about their tools for years. I've got a ton of their stuff. Full disclosure, they have sent me tools in the past. And, they got great stuff. Another one we want to talk about, Sonic. Sonic's, they've got some great tools. We don't talk about them nearly enough, probably. I really love their tool cabinets. They got the pinup line that I'm a big fan of, that kind of retro look. They have a lot of great stuff. Capri, they sell mostly online. Kind of hard to pin them down, see them in person, but they do sell some fantastic stuff. Of course, Harbor Freight, people have been using the Pittsburgh stuff for years, and then they came out with the Icon line, and it started a huge commotion in the industry. Tons of people just hating on them. But, that was a handful of years ago, and they're still there. And now you'll see, you go in any of the groups, so you're talking with the professional mechanics, and you'll see they're all like, yeah, that we're past that. Tons of these guys have them. I've used them for years. People saying all sorts of stuff. They've proved themselves at this point. It's a done deal. Then we've got Carlisle. I mean, a lot of people are sleeping on Carlisle. This is Napa's own brand. You can walk into any Napa store, pick up professional grade tools. When they're on sale, they're fantastic deals. I love the Carlisle stuff. And we got a lot of these other specific ones. We got our industry specific. We got Wera, we got Weehaw, Hazit. I think there's also Dorg, European brands. Tecton, a personal favorite of mine. They're another one who came out swinging specifically. They've been around for 40 years as Michigan Industrial Tool. It was about 10, 12 years ago. They rebranded as Tecton, and they just come out of the gate screaming with the tools that they have. They're fantastic. Do I even need to talk about, do I need to introduce you with Knipex? Do we need to have that discussion again? So anyway, here's what I did to make this comparison. I went to the website of probably 5 of the largest trade schools in the U.S. that specialize in automotive mechanics. And I looked at their buy sheet that they have for their students. And they're like, by the time you get out, these are the tools you have to have. Now, what I did was I eliminated all the real specialty kind of tools to keep this down to the core set of hand tools, because otherwise it just keeps going and going and going. So here's the list. Now, what I've got here is this is the Snap-on list. This is all the stuff that they offer, and the list price on it is $9,612.53. Now, hold on. I can already see the keyboard warriors going, I never pay this. I got a $10,000 toolbox that I paid a nickel for. Yeah, sure you did. Anyway, that's fine. And you know what? Well, I'm going to show you a bunch of other list prices that no one ever pays those prices either. So you can compare and contrast, but at the end of the day, it's not even going to be close. So we're not going to go through the entire list here. I'm going to put this spreadsheet on, I'm put a link to the spreadsheet down below, and you can take a look at it. You can make a copy of it. You can change it however you want, create your own shopping list. But if you're looking to get started, this is a solid list to get started from. Now, first up on the list that they have is the 1/2-inch drive extension set. It's only $245. Seems reasonable, right? 5-piece extension for $245. I don't even want to think about this. Let's see what Gear Wrench can do for me. Oh, yeah, look at it. $63. And it's 20 pieces. I get the 1/4 inch, the 3/8, the 1/2 inch, and the swivels. Now, I'm getting 4 per set rather than 5. But you know what? I think I'll be okay. I don't know if I'm missing that. Yeah, what is this? $245 versus $63. Next up, okay, we got to talk about ratchets. They always come back, they always go, but what about the ratchets? But what about the ratchets? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying any of the Snap-on hand tools are bad. They're fantastic. They probably make the best ratchet out there. They probably do. It's a great ratchet. It's solid. But, if something comes in 97.5% close, I think it's okay. Look, $198. You're going to get this ratchet for $198. Let's call it $200. Then you got the 3/8. This is your daily driver ratchet. A real step down in quality, I got to say. But it's $136. No, I'm joking. It's not step down quality. Anyway, I'm just pulling your leg. $136. We're looking at, what's this now? $336. 440. Yeah, you can do the math. That's 3 ratchets. You're over $440. And the gear wrench solution is $343. Not a ton cheaper, a little bit, but oh, look, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ratchets. We got fixed, we got flex head. They're 84 tooth, 80 tooth on the snap-ons. These are fantastic ratchets. You've seen them compared anywhere. These are solid ratchets. They're going to work every single day. They've got a lifetime warranty, just like Snap-on has a lifetime warranty. You can't even really compare them at that kind of price. You're getting all the ratchets you're ever going to need, probably, for $343. All right, let's talk about sockets. Quarter inch sockets, deeps and shallows, 24 piece, $570 from Snap-on. Let's talk about Tecton. I really like the Tecton sockets. Let's see what they got. $595, which was like $20, $50 more. But you get all the sockets. You get quarter inch, deeps and shallows. 3/8, deeps and shallows. Half inch, deeps and shallows. 6-point sockets with trays, $595. One caveat. Tecton does not have a lifetime guarantee or a lifetime warranty. They don't. They have always warranted. As they say, if it has their name on it, it's warranted. You're not going to show a receipt. You're not going to have, if it says Tecton on it, they're going to guarantee it. And what do? If it breaks, you take a picture of it, you upload it to the app, and a day or two later, usually, you get it in the mail. You can wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks to see when that Snap-on guy comes by. Now, somebody's like, the Snap-on dude will be there. I broke one socket, and I called. That's great. You have one Snap-on guy. This is the entire company. The entire company. Not every dealer at Snap-on does that. In fact, a lot of dealers at Snap-on, once they've sold everything, and you guys are all full up, they're not coming back. I know guys are going to comment down below. Yep, that happened to me. You'll see it happen. Go back to in my other videos. Once Snap-on sells you everything they think they can sell you, they don't come back to your shop because they don't want to warranty your stuff. They're going to tell you, call corporate. Corporate's going to ask for a receipt 9 times out of 10. All right, moving on. Pry bars. Snap-on has some great pry bars. I'm not even sure if Snap-on makes these. They might OEM them for someone else. But anyway, pry bars, $161. Made in the USA pry bars. What are you going to do now, right? Oh, made in the USA. Mayhew Dominator pry bar set. Striking cap. 1 versus 5. What was this? $161. $110. Seriously? Let's keep going. You got to put them in a box, right? Box just holds your tools. $2,000. Harbor Freight, $500. If you're inside track, $600. If you're not, buy the inside track. This is getting easy. Now this one, Snap-on. This is a fantastic, probably the absolute best locking pliers ever made, bar none. $97.50. Of course, you can buy the exact same pliers directly from the manufacturer for less than half. Trust me, this is Malco Eagle Grip. They make that plier. That's them selling it on Amazon for $44.29. Here's the bad news, and it's going to affect both Malco and Snap-on. Malco's closing down the plant. They bought the old Vice Grip plant in DeWitt, Nebraska, and they tried to make a go of it, and it didn't happen. And they're going to stop making pliers. So neither of these are really lifetime warranted because they're gone. Now, will they ever break? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, these are fantastic. I have a set of these. Malco did send me a set. It's hard for me to recommend. There's 4 of them that they make. It's hard for me to recommend that you buy this set because of the lack of warranty long term. That said, and because of the cost, but that said, they're fantastic and you will not regret owning them. But on my list, instead of going with these, I have, oh my gosh, just the Kinebex. for $32.65. Yeah, made in Germany, German quality. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do the last comparison here, and that's going to be Snap-on's 13-piece 12-point metric flank drive set. Now, people always do this. They go, "Well, get the flank drive plus." But there's always like, we're comparing apples to apples, and this is what, and flank drive plus is great. Everyone else sells stuff with teeth on it too. You can buy Cobalt, with teeth on it. Well, that's all it is. It's a wrench with teeth. And they will damage the bolt, all right, or the nut, whatever you're using it. They bite into it. That's what they do. You don't want to always use those unless you're replacing that stuff. But that's it. This is your standard go-to flank drive. And that flank drive, that has to do with the box end, all right? That's the little rounding in the corners of the box. $670 for that. It's a beautiful, shiny piece. $115 for a 19-piece set. We're looking at 10 to 22 versus 6 to 24. Now you can even save that. Actually, that's not even a fair comparison, because actually it's $109. Because if you get rid of the rack, if you want the pouch, it's a $125. Nice pouches. They just recently updated the pouches. If you want the rack, it's $115. Without the rack, you're going to save yourself $6. Yeah, it's like that. So again, I'm going to put this list up here, and you can go through and shop and whatnot. But wait, I got one more little bit of information for you. So this is the list that we have here. And the issue here is this coming in at $9,000. The other list comes in. There it is, under $2,500, $2,456. Guys, I'm talking to you like a friend here. I'm trying to help you out. I even tried to not put in a ton of Harbor Freight, because everyone knows I'm a fan of Harbor Freight because they got good stuff, and everyone wants to say that I'm a shill or I'm biased. I got Gear Wrench in here. We got Tecton. We got Harbor Freight. I think there's somebody else in there as well. Anyway, the Knipex, and then I think another one from the Bulb. Anyway, the point is this: that price isn't comparable. And then if you're a younger guy, you need to see this last part. You need to see it, and you need to frickin' listen to somebody who's older. And the older guys are going to agree with me down below. You need to see this. Snap-on, $9,000. Because everyone's going to go, well, you can resell it. Talk to the older guys who tried to resell it. Go on eBay, see what it looks like. If you get a third the price, and that's what this is, a third the price, you're going to be lucky. That means you're still net out of pocket $6,000 for that set. Basically, you rented it for $6,000 for however long you had it. The mid-tier set that I'm showing, and calling it mid-tier, I should just call it tool truck alternative. This was actually a whole thing I was working on a different thing for, and I started about 2 years ago. I came back to it, so really I wouldn't call it mid-tier. That's inappropriate. I'll change the name on it. The resale on that at 25% is $614. That means your net cost is $1,800. Here's the difference between the two: $7,156. If you sit down and you go, I got $9,600 to spend, but I'm not going to go on the tool truck. I'm going to get the tool truck alternative over there. And I'm going to take the rest of that and put it in a Roth IRA with a good diversity. And you're getting back only 6%. And you got to basically, I won't get into it, but you should be able to beat 6%. Anybody should be able to beat 6%. But if you only hit 6%, in 20 years, that will be worth $17,000. In 30 years, $44,000. In 40 years, it's $79,000. You're taking $80,000 and throwing it out the window so you can feel good about your Gucci tools. Somebody needs to say it to you. I'm sorry. You're going to see a lot of older guys. You're going to see a lot of Snap-on boys. The Snap-on boys get hurt because they did spend that money. They've already spent that money. They've listened to the marketing. Buy once, cry once. That's a marketing ploy, guys. Buy smart. Don't cry at all. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.